Dear Diary, it was a tough one this week. The journey I wanted to undertake for the next year of my life, well, they had a bit of a PR disaster. Jagex, the company behind Storied MMO Runescape, removed some pretty advantageous pricing for some longtime veterans. This, of course, is in conjunction with a few other changes that are causing some risk within the player population. Now I get it, Diary. Times are tough these days for both sides of the transaction. The game is suffering from rising operating costs because of the increasing need of the tech that supports it, and I understand. I have increasing operating costs as well. I can also appreciate that change is essential in order to keep from getting stale. The timing of all of this is, well, just rough at best. Adventurers are also finding their tried and true ways of gaining power to be dwindling. They must now, dare I say, find more adventure? Perhaps even find others to assist along the way. Maybe even find a way to take up arms, fight the evils that plague this world, or even grow crops that feed it. And perhaps they may even find me, dear Diary, to assist in their task, or even they in mine. But that's all I have to say on that matter. The passionate community seems to be most concerned with only the most recent update, and is actually quite impressive inside Gielinor. So many adventurers have offered succinct advice to help me get started on this trek. A few more have even shared something called gifts of friendship while I work through the quiet corners of the world. Sure, the experience increase might not seem like much, but the love that the community has for the game really shines in these small moments. The small moments that push against the somber attitude others currently have outside the game. And this starts to paint a whole other picture of what awaits me inside the wonderful world of Runescape. This is my conundrum, Diary. I have actually been enjoying the last 2+ months in Gielinor. I have chopped trees, smacked some rocks, and even found out that there are opportunities like those found in the skill called dungeoneering. Opportunities that will maybe even help break up the monotony, if there is any. I also have to say that the quests are so well written. In past MMOs, I've found myself blasting through dialogue without a care, zooming to the next exclamation mark, and just gathering my rewards. Rewards that are just going to be replaced in the next couple of quests anyway. Also, the quest givers in Gielinor just beg to be listened to. There is so much packed into their little quips that it's a disservice to anyone that ignores them. And then there's also the possibility to fell just great monsters once I get enough experience under my belt. And this is a chance I'm sure not to miss. The world just seems so full of possibilities. Now I do wonder if this is the wisest choice, Diary, but the draw is palpable. It seems a place I could hang my skull cap for quite a long while. And sure, the adventure may be tenuous, but I do believe I'm up for it. I want the excitement, I want the laughs, and I do want the grind. I understand that this may take some time, and I do expect to need a year at least. The monetary cost might be greater than initially expected, but I do believe this also presents an opportunity to illustrate the value in this journey to others. And I'll return, dear Diary, if only for brief moments. My first stop once I get settled will be to visit a yet undiscovered land called Havenheim. When I do return, I'll share what I have learned of this new land, but that won't be all. I'll return with so many more stories. And I'll leave the door open in the fire-lit Diary. And maybe other aspiring adventurers will happen by and see for themselves what may be in store for them shall they choose to embark along a similar path. Perhaps they will also find the fortitude to pick up their pack and come to brighter shores. And maybe, just maybe, I too will walk beside them along their journey. I will see you soon, Diary. Please keep my word safe.